Всем привет, дорогие друзья! Приветствую вас снова на канале One Games. Ну что ж, продолжим прохождение. Я уже сам устал, как быстрее это проходится. Посмотри, да? Отлично, вот прячется, вот сразу же. И зарядка отбил вовремя. Есть. А, Дэнни. Патрики мы взяли. Это я с ракетицу хотел. Но самое тема оно. Ракетица вот. Так, значит, мы наблюдаем сами себя. Наблюдали. Так, я давно уже не игрок по этой команде. Нет, выйти опять я не могу. Это я не понял. Или не допонял.
I could climb out through the broken window. The farm
Да
was
нет,
still a
добраться до
good
фермы.
distance
Ну,
away.
будем
I'd
добираться.
need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry is Barry.
И GTA тут. Так, прокатено направо. Все-таки нужно туда пройти. Примерно середину я прошел. Значит, сейчас будет самое интересное. Здоровяк. Нет. Все. Звук пропал. Музыки такой. Да, он пешком понятно. Так, ребята, может заряженный как-то есть у нас рабаш. Поэтому тут нечего бояться. Ну, красота. Так. Итак, попали мы на ферму все-таки. О, петардочки. А я помню эту миссию. Это будет прикольная миссия.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw
И очень веселая, кстати.
Run! Incoming! There's too many of them! God damn! so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson. Shut up and shoot. Ow! We have to fight them all. I can set off more of the fireworks.
Так, музычка.
Help you out. Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is so... Al, hold on. I'll try to get the stage lights on.
Рок-н-ролл поиграем, а? А, блин, не успел переключиться. Ну ничего, музычка как то, что надо.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson. Shut up and shoot. Ow! We have to fight them all. I can set off more of the fireworks from here. Help you out. Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped.
Я ракете нету, опять нету ее, ну елки-палки. Свет в жизни. Ну опять 25, ну елки-палки, а. Я не даю же, блин, дробовик взять сразу. А реклама мне нужна, дайте мне дробовик. Это что бывает? А теперь погнали. Рок-н-ролл. Давайте музыку погромче. Помогал. Всем разойдем теперь охеренно мы. И давай, иди сюда, поиграем в рок-н-ролл. Вот это весело будет. Давай, красавчик. Я смотрю, это еще тут. О, фонарь еще лучше. Прожектор тебе, а? Закончились нормально. Закончились. Хорош. Продолжаем дискотеку. Хорош. А, да, конечно. Сейчас тот случай мне так шмальнуть. На тебе ХП, на тебе еще одну гранату. Есть. Ну разве не красиво было, а?
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Миссия прикольная была в этом момент, конечно. Очень понравилось. Веселенькая, креативная.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah,
Оно
that's
успел
been my
сделать.
biggest worry all this time.
А сфоткай нас. Так.
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as
Ну,
far
про
as
эту
I
штуку
got.
здоровья. Ну,
Before the
это
ambulance
понятное
made.
дело. Так каким образом? Не, если стоит говорит, то мы ее точно не уберем. И рассуждать. Да? Прыжки, конечно, есть тут
Hey,
такие, ну.
I think Alan Wake
Не
here has
очень.
something to say. What's that, Al? I'm Alan Wake.
Так,
I'm always
чуть
right
фигню
about
убрал.
everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll suffer all day long. I'm always... Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking
Хоть
crap,
вал,
didn't
хоть не
they?
вал.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys?
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Oh, good going, Al!
Опа, и звук пошел. И звук мой любимый. Так, если что, у нас дорожка есть, да? Да ладно. Fire and go! Я нажал же shift в классе. Я вот сейчас не понял, еще есть желающие? Здесь закончились патроны, как назло, да? Нужный момент. Нет башки, нет суеты. Он хорошо меня так почикал. Чекушник. Который там вечно бегает, бегунчик. И сюда. Мальчик-попрыгунчик, давайте сюда. Ладно, патрончик. Так, с этим мы разобрались. И вдвоем мы с ним остались. Так, тузика нету на месте, надо здесь стоял. Нет тузик-то, тузика-то нет. А что так? Как так? Один мастер. Так, вот эта херня. Просто фашфейры закончились, да, те? Ранки закончились, остались фашфейры. Ну, хорошо. Так, у нас по карте куда у нас? А, вот это. Барри. Так, жизнь пополнили. Отлично.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them.
Фокусироваться.
Yep,
Чё,
sell this
на
stuff
самом главном
online, maybe
аппарате?
get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Так. Теперь все понятно. Правильно, теперь хорошо.
Be careful, Al!
Be careful, да ты тоже там. Не кайфуй. Будь осторожный, Алла говорит. Вверх. Все равно кино.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
И раунд кино все же есть, потому что я уже не нужен мне. Так, что у нас здесь?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night.
Понятно, нам оно неинтересно.
Deputies Mulligan and Thornton
Вот
are
это
taking
нам
moments
интересно.
off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you?
Просто опустили, поехали.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Так, что у нас здесь есть? Пашпер есть? Нет. Пашпер, ракетница. Любимая, а? Да ё-моё, ну нету их. Ай.
You've got to be kidding me.
Щемите это и эти вот это. Так, нужно сбивать. Ну ладно, я скажу точно. Да хрен там его, да, я понял, со всех сторон тебя будем щемить. Ну давайте, ребят. По одному. На, головы нет. Так, кто там сзади, по-любому где-то был? Не помню. А как это? Раздал. Это то, что мне нужно. Батарейки это хорошо. Для такого фонарика это вообще супер. А ключик мы забрали. Ключик от чего? Быть? Для пары. Понятно. Силосного хранилища. Как это силосного? Село? Слово. Основа или так там.
that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
Я говоришь, let's go. И где дробаш висит. На каком уровне?
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Ну, открывай. Это будет на полчаса.
Hey,
Блин,
I
Сергей
think
не
that's the farm
показал.
on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Вальгалла написано.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
О, здесь ассасины живут, это есть нищеты и Вальгалла. Мы так и попадаем. Вот. История появится.
Lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box. You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I think the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
И сюда, куда не знаешь куда. Устранение. Свет появился.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's her face? That lady from the town. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
работали дома.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy, drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
У меня быстренько заход.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness.
Нельзя.
Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Вот там развитие ситуации.
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Да.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and
Да,
put it
смотри, Лиса, только если напишешь текст.
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead.
Это,
She
которая спорит, это
drowned.
было с самого начала.
No, no, no!
Мадам.
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Понятно.
You can write her back. The story will come true,
Развод.
and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes, I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy. my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now?
Накаляется и накаляется.
Hell, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Чуть позже продолжим. Спасибо за внимание. Я смотрю, игра дальше идет.
I am never drinking again.